calling the Starkville Social Security Office.
Your call is important to us. You can do many things online at ssa.gov, like apply for benefits. Also, with a personal My Social Security account, you can get an instant benefit verification letter, check the status of your application, and most people can request a replacement Social Security card. We also offer services by phone at 1-800-772-1213, and in-person service in our offices. While most offices will help you without an appointment, a few offices are closed or open by appointment only. Find out which offices are closed or open by appointment only by visiting ssa.gov/emergency. We always encourage you to make an appointment, as this will help us plan for you. At this time, masks are required in all of our offices. We will provide a mask if you do not have one. Please take a moment to provide feedback about your service experience at ssa.gov/feedback. For information about fraud,
Press or say 1. To continue with your call, press or say 2. To hear these options again, press or say 9. To ensure that you receive accurate and courteous service, your call may be monitored or recorded. Please listen to all options carefully. Our menu has recently changed. To hear field office hours and directions, press or say 4. To dial your party's extension, press or say 5. To speak to the next available agent, press or say 0. To hear these options again, please hold. Social Security.
Hi, I'm getting notices from the looks like Baltimore, Maryland, 1500 Woodlawn office that says to call 1-800-305-6919 if I have questions.
Okay.
And I have questions.
All right, how can I help you?
Well, I don't know what these notices are about, so can you explain them? I've got one from February the 9th, February the 28th, and February the 3rd. All from Baltimore, Maryland.
All right, what's the social?
587-31-6485.
All right, hold on just a minute. Let me see if I can pull them up.
All right. I didn't get...
the 9th letters were saying at first we're not going to be receiving your benefit because of an overpayment. Then the letter on the 28th says that you will be receiving the benefits until till you receive an explanation.
What was your name?
Terry.
Terry?
Uh-huh.
What overpayment are you talking about?
I think it's the overpayment that you've requested a reconsideration on and then a hearing on.
I I haven't done that since 2017.
Well, we've received a lot of internet appeals requests.
I know, but I've never filed an overpayment appeal request. I talked to Miss Neely, not Miss Neely, Miss Crawley, and told her somebody's filing those at the Social Security Administration office. But ever since 2017, all my claims have been filed under the False Claims Act. I've never filed an overpayment appeal. So who's sending who is I understand what's happening. I have specific questions. Who's sending these notices?
Well, they're coming from Baltimore because when we received the internet appeal request, they were going to Baltimore.
I don't mean that. I mean who is processing claims? Who is entering information into the Social Security Administration system that would prompt these notices to go out? Who is the individual that would be doing that?
I don't have a name. I mean, there's no name on the letter, so I have no way of knowing.
Who's responsible for processing what you're calling an overpayment appeal?
Well, when you file the appeals and it comes in and we read it, and it's mentioning an overpayment.
I understand what you're doing. I know what you're doing, ma'am. I know what you're doing. I know why you're writing in that it's an overpayment appeal. You hear me on the phone tell you that it's false claims action and privacy right action, but you still write in overpayment appeal and process that. I understand that. I'm asking you, who is the individual that is doing that right now? That would be the individual in your office that is prompting these notices to go out, who is hearing me say that it's a false claims action and a privacy right action, but that person is still writing in that it's an overpayment appeal. Who is that?
It's a non-medical appeal.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm asking you, who is writing that? Who is writing that?
You are writing it because
I didn't write that, ma'am. I'm telling you what I wrote was False Claims Act, privacy right claim, all under sections of the Social Security Administration's Act. Someone in your office is processing something different. There's a section in your screen that says where you could write other, and you could write actually what I wrote is that you're creating false records in the Starkville office. That's what I am appealing.
all we do
I
is
understand that, ma'am, but
and forward it to another office.
who is
We
we?
don't make the
Who is we?
Social Security office.
Okay, ma'am. Someone in your office. Someone in your office is in charge of processing. Someone in your office is in charge of processing. Who is that? My claims
Why does
folder.
it matter?
Because that I'm saying, ma'am, that person is committing a crime, and I have a right to file a report against them.
Well, according to you, everybody in the whole Social Security business nationwide is a criminal. So, I mean, it doesn't matter if you have.
Do I have a right? Do I have a right to file a claim to say that, Miss Terry?
You can do whatever you want to do.
All right. Can I file that claim against the individual in your office that's creating records in my name?
No, sir.
All right.
Thank you for calling the Starkville Social Security Office.